Welcome to Pet Allies Adoption Minute. I'm Jill Tinkel, and I have the best new, with no experience co-host that you could have brought me. I asked Teresa, I said, Odie can't come, and so please bring me a co-host that will sit nice on my lap. And I've got a dog that's, 2 months old, 3 months old?
He's a little over 2 months old.
That hasn't moved.
No.
And he's sweet as can be, and I think he wants to go home with me, actually. But he is available for adoption at the moment, anyway. Might not be by the time you see this,
Yes.
but he's pretty cool.
Yeah, he is.
He is very cool.
And it's a great reminder that we never know what we're going to get in the shelter.
That is so true. I mean, I have seen everything from doodles and Great Pyrenees to Chinese crested, everything. Mm-hmm. We get it all. So don't ever think that, I'm looking for, and if you're looking for a particular breed, not a bad idea just to call or check off. And this one's amazing. We're not 100% certain, but fairly certain this is purebred American Eskimo.
Yeah.
Not a Pyrenees. Yes.
Not a Pyrenees.
Not at all. So we had a little excitement at Pet Allies this week.
We did.
We did. So Teresa would like to talk about that today. So what was your excitement, Teresa?
So we got 59 cats in a day. Yeah, we had a hoarding case of 46 cats, I think was the grand total on that one. Then we had another animal control case where an additional 3 cats came in. And then someone decided to dump 10 kittens in a little tiny carrier on our front doorstep. And they were about this size. So we got 59 cats in one day.
Kate, how many can you actually hold? Did you just go to Walmart and buy every cat carrier that was there, or what?
Luckily, Animal Control has some crates that they let us use. And then we shifted everything around. So if you're familiar with the shelter, where we usually keep our cats is now kind of our hoarding cat room, because a lot of those cats are not in great shape. If you're familiar with cats being, in a very small area, they tend to get, like kids in kindergarten, they pass things from one to the other. And so we have a lot of cat with upper respiratory and a lot of cats with, conjunctivitis or goofy eyes. And so we shifted all of them in there, and our office where our staff usually gets to sit and use the computer is now where all of our healthy cats are.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
So I hope all your staff loves cats.
I don't know that they'd work there if they didn't love cats.
That's true. That is correct. Now, this is not one of them, right?
No.
Because they can't leave yet.
This is one of our healthy cats. This is Ivan. Ivan is one of the last few of our kittens that we have left. We will, in a few weeks, have a bunch more kittens available, but we have to get them well, and we have to get them vaccinated and spayed and neutered and all that before they're ready for adoption. But he's ready to go home. He's actually even already been neutered, so he is ready to go.
That is great. Well, because he's just one of how many total?
Right now, so at one point this summer, we had 35 kittens all at the same time. And if we can, we like to get our kittens out into foster homes.
Right.
Because that way they stay healthy, they're in a nice environment where they become socialized, people play with them. So at one point we had 35 kittens. That doesn't include the adult cats that we had at one point. But now we are bursting at the seams. Our capacity for cats is probably closer to 25.
Okay, and what are you in, like the 70s or 80s now?
Probably close to that, yeah.
So this is where fosters and volunteers come into play. So I know that you make it very easy for people to volunteer. So what are some things that people might not have thought of that you're saying, no, come volunteer, we would love you to do these things? What are some of those things?
We have volunteers that help clean the cat cages. We have volunteers that walk the dogs, and I think those are what people typically think of. We're also looking for volunteers that can help man the front desk and answer the phones, because the phone rings constantly all day, every day, and we would like to have someone actually be there to be able to answer it instead of go to voicemail. So volunteers can answer the phones, volunteer can help with events. They can do fundraising. I mean, it's pretty much the sky's the limit. If you think, hey, I've got a skill that I would like to use, come on down and talk to us because we could probably figure out a way we can use you.
I love that. So very, very open-minded. And and the cat care, I think, would be a high priority right now.
Yes.
That would be great. But, the fostering is great especially for our people that are only part-timers and they're here this summer. They usually stay through end of September, sometimes end of October. And just go down and ask. You might end up with a fluff ball like this at your house, which would be super fun. And Pet Allies provides everything that you need.
Yes.
So you've got no expenses out. And if you're going to be gone for the next weekend, then bring them back. Yeah. But no, you don't want to be brought back. He said no. You're funny. But really, I mean, you can pretty much pick, I'm guessing, too.
Yeah.
And say I want a large dog or a small dog. I'd like a kitten, whatever, because getting them out of the shelter makes them more adoptable.
Exactly. Even some of the adult dogs, I mean, people think fostering, oh, I'm only going to take, a little tiny bottle kitten that I have to feed, every few hours. But we've got some adult dogs that have, medical conditions that they would do better in a home, that they have some behavioral issues, that they just need to get out and run off some energy and that kind of thing. And those are all great animals available for foster.
Exactly. So just come talk, right?
Yeah, come talk to us.
Well, we really need you. You don't have to take all 80 cats.
No.
At all. You might end up with a cute little guy like Glacier, but I've got a feeling he won't be around anymore by then. I'm pretty sure he'll be, this guy's a doll. I tell you what. I'm surprised he's going to be leaving your house.
My husband would kill me.
I bet it's happened before. We thank you for being here today with us on Pet Allies Adoption Minute, and we really hope to see you volunteering at the shelter.
If you would like more information about the shelter, its monthly events, or to schedule an adoption outside of regular hours, please visit www.PetAlliesAz.org or call the shelter at 928-537-8009.